1959, Modena, Italy. Children use pulleys to cross a river on their way to school in the outskirts of Modena. Photographers Hannchen, Jacobsen and Rachel Johnsen take a mirror self-portrait together at their photo studio in Stavanger, Norway. Spooky skeletons on horseback, a festive scene from the 1920s. Traffic police in Brussels, Belgium, employing a voice amplification device that extends their voice to a range of 300 meters. This photograph was captured on October 28, 1938. 1926 Cambridge style, undergraduates strolling at the university. An aircraft listener captured in the 1920s, utilizing a device equipped with scoop-shaped reflectors to channel sound into large-diameter tubes, in an effort to locate aircraft by the sound of their powerful engines from a distance. A young Native American woman and her child captured at a train station in the year 1930. Passengers patiently waiting for their bus at the station in Memphis, Tennessee, in a photograph taken by Esther Bubley in September 1943. A Soviet unit commander and a gunner armed with a PTRD rifle seen in ambush during the defense of Tula, specifically in Rogozhinsky village in 1941. Sinead O'Connor, during her performance on Saturday Night Live on October 3, 1992, famously tore up a photo of Pope John Paul II as a protest against the Catholic Church's history of child abuse. Silvana Suarez, who later became Miss World 1978, triumphing in a local beauty competition in Córdoba, Argentina in 1978. American soldiers stationed with a 10-inch gun facing Manila Bay around 1899. Marilyn Monroe captivates a massive audience of troops during the Korean War in 1954 with her enchanting stage performance. The San Angelo Fat Stock Show Parade in San Angelo, Texas, captured in a photograph by Russell Lee in 1940. Betty Robinson, at the young age of 16, achieved historic distinction as the first Olympic gold medalist in the women's 100 meters dash in 1928. 5 soldiers from the 30th Chasseurs Alpins, part of the French army, pictured roped together at the summit of a rugged peak in 1912. Lumberjacks posing with a Douglas fir tree in Washington, showcasing their forestry work, 1899. Sailors gathered under the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C., captured in a photograph by Esther Bubley in April 1943. Julian Köpske, the lone survivor of Lanza Flight 508, endured 11 days living in the jungle after the crash. An iconic moment. A young Michael Jordan takes a break from the court to play Pac-Man in 1982. Photograph of an Egyptian or Algerian woman taken by the Abdullah brothers in Cairo, Egypt, around 1870. Stan Lee, the legendary American comic book writer, editor, publisher, and producer, known for co-creating iconic superheroes like Iron Man, Hulk, Spider-Man, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four during his time at Marvel Comics. Brooklyn Supreme, recognized as the world's largest horse, boasted an astounding weight of 3,200 pounds. The 3rd Regiment of Zouaves from the Constantine Division, stationed in northern France in 1914. Albert Fenn captured a photograph of a New York City taxi driver in 1942. Louis Pasteur conducting experiments in his laboratory during the 1860s. A man confidently riding a 1931 Cislagi Motorwater monowheel vehicle on a dirt path in the Netherlands, attracting the curiosity of onlookers. This photograph was taken in the 1930s. An iconic image of Martin Luther King Jr. courageously removing a burned cross from his lawn, symbolizing his fight for civil rights. 1966, Women of Television, ABC's lineup featuring Judy Kahn in Love on a Rooftop, Marlo Thomas in That Girl, and Elizabeth Montgomery in Bewitched. The legendary Ziegfeld Follies of the 1920s, a renowned theatrical production. A photograph by Bernard Eilers, taken in November 1908, depicting a coachman waiting on a street near the renowned Beurs van Berlage building in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Actress Rossana Podesta donning a swimsuit, seen on a rowing boat in Venice during the 17th Venice International Film Festival in 1956. Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, in her iconic role from 1976. Muhammad Ali's heroic act in 1981 when he talked down a suicidal veteran from a high rise. On the morning of the Skylab 3 launch, which occurred on July 28, 1973, the 3 crew members, Alan L. Bean, Owen K. Garriott, and Jack R. Lausmer, departed from the Manned Spacecraft Operations Building at the Kennedy Space Center. 1944, Warsaw Uprising surrender. General Bor Komorowski, head of the Warsaw Uprising, surrendering to German forces on October 4, 1944. That was all for today, folks. We hope you enjoyed. Until next time, safe travels.